Honestly, Shavkat Rakhmanov is my favorite fighter in the UFC. I've been following his career from the very beginning. I saw his first fight in 2020 on the prelims. He fought Alex Oliveira, and from this point on, I was a fan because I saw something special in him, like the way he finished fights, the way he could outstrike his opponents. He had great wrestling, great submissions. He was good everywhere, right? So I just followed him and I thought I'm gonna be part of his career because I knew him since he was such a low level, and I was so excited to see him grow, and eventually I was sure he's gonna be champion. 100% sure. This is already 5 years ago. Now we have 2025, and if you look at it, most people don't even speak about Rakhmanov anymore. People kind of forgot about him and about his career, and I never imagined that his career would lead to this. I thought he's gonna be a star, right? Rakhmanov is already 30 years old. Like, he's not even young anymore. I mean, he's still young, but he has like 5-6 years left in the sport, and I feel like he's not doing anything with it. Like, his last win was Ian Gary, right? The fight was good, but it was not a great fight, to be honest. There was no finish, there were a lot of boring moments, and Ian almost finished him, to be honest. So it was not his best fight, right? The fight before that against Wonderboy was also boring. Like, he finished him, but it was also boring. Like, I feel like his career right now is at a stalemate, and I wish it would be different because he's still my favorite fighter. I love Shavkat Rakhmanov. Like, I love this guy. I love his fighting style. I just want to see him fight. But I hate that he only fights once a year. Even I could remember like 2 years ago, he had a crazy hype. People were talking about him. And people were talking about how he's gonna be the welterweight champion and how he's gonna dominate the division. And I was so happy because I'm such a deep fan. And I finally saw him get recognized. And I thought from this point, it's only gonna get like higher, right? But it didn't. Like, right now it has not gotten higher. And to be honest, Shavkat will always be my favorite fighter. I don't care about anything else. He will always be my favorite, and I will always watch him no matter what will happen with his career. But I think there's only one way where he can get his spot again in the UFC, where people talk about him, where people are exciting about him, where he can make a lot of money, where he can have a lot of fans, and that is an Islam Makhachev matchup. So this is how it needs to look like. In November, Islam needs to beat JDM. I think he's gonna beat him. Like, people say you're crazy, but I think he's gonna beat him easily. Islam is better everywhere than JDM. And then, in this time frame, Shavkat would need to get a win to get back into the conversations of getting a title shot, right? So this would be the way it would be. Like, Islam wins, Shavkat wins against someone like Belal, maybe JDM, who knows? And then Shavkat against Islam Makhachev. I swear this fight would feed generations. Imagine Shavkat Rakhmanov, also from an ex-Soviet Union state, Islam also from ex-Soviet Union, both fighters. Like, they even know each other. They both speak Russian. Both are Sambo champions. Like, it's a perfect fight. Even there's a video where the father of Khabib Nurmagomedov is teaching or is ringside with Shavkat. So even the Nurmagomedov family knows Shavkat. Like, it's such a great fight. But the only way this fight sells is if Shavkat gets a win against a Belal, a Usman, or someone else, so he's back in the conversation, people remember him, and then this fight would sell. If Islam beats JDM, and then Islam against Shavkat, it's a great fight, but it can only work if Shavkat is active and gets another win. So Shavkat, if you listen, get another win. Get Usman, get Belal. What was his name? This American guy. I forgot his name, but this guy in the welterweight division, the good wrestler, and get a great win, and you will be in one of the biggest fights in the world, like Shavkat against Islam. Especially if Shavkat gets a little bit more hype, it's one of the biggest fights. And honestly, I think that Islam is not gonna go down anymore. Like, some people tell me, like, hey, no, like, if Islam wins against JDM, he's gonna get down to fight Ilya. But why? Like, why should he? Like, he builds all this muscle mass for welterweight, and if he wins against JDM, he knows that he's great in welterweight. Like, why would he go back and fight lightweight? I think he's gonna fight a welterweight contender, and I hope it's Shavkat, and I hope Shavkat gets, in the meantime, a great win, so he's back in the conversation. Because with this fight, Islam against Shavkat, Shavkat saves his career. People will talk about him, people will be excited, people want to see this fight. Right now I'm just dreaming about this fight, but this fight could be only 1 year away if you think about it. I know that the stars have to align, like Shavkat needs to get a good win. He cannot just sit out like that. Islam needs to win against JDM, which I think he will. Like, but this could be the future. And to be honest, I think for Islam, if he beats JDM, for me, he's higher on the GOAT rankings than John Jones. Like, people get mad at that, but it's just true, you know. Like, John Jones fought majority cans, and Islam has way better wins, but whatever, this is a different topic. And if he then beats Shavkat too, then no one can tell me that Islam is not the GOAT. He's the GOAT of GOATs. Like, if he beats Shavkat too, like, I think JDM is enough, but if he beats Shavkat, he is so high on the GOAT rankings, like such a high number one, that no one's gonna reach him for many decades, okay? So I just wish that this fight is gonna happen, and I just hope Shavkat, my favorite fighter, I hope that you are gonna become active and get a good finish, like a good knockout, a good submission against Belal, against Usman, against this American wrestler, which name I can't remember. This is the way, you know.